Did Gibson try to make some sort of apology for his actions with his character during the opening monologue? Bloodfather, starring Mel Gibson, Erin Moriarty, Diego Luna, and directed by Jean-Francois Richet. I hope I said that name right. The story is about an estranged father, played by Gibson, who tries to protect his daughter from the Mexican drug cartel. It is a fairly simple story, but executed extremely well. I understand not wanting to see a new Mel Gibson movie because of what he has said and done. But for me, I'm okay with watching a new film. I can still watch and not agree with what he has done. Maybe some will think letting him come back from Hollywood obscurity is acceptance of his actions. But I don't. He does good work, and Bloodfather is another example of how talented the man is. Gibson makes this movie. He holds the entire film together with his strong performance. The story is standard, and so are the other performances. Gibson's portrayal as the former biker John Link is both nuanced and believable. Gibson makes you believe he is a down-on-his-luck, recovering alcoholic whose only goal is to find his estranged daughter. Gibson has always had expressive eyes, and he conveys the loss he feels simply by his expressions. It also doesn't hurt that Gibson can play a character just on the edge of sanity, with only a slight push sending him over the edge. There isn't much on the surface of the character, and there probably wasn't much in the script, but Gibson adds layers with his performance. Erin Moriarty does a good job of playing the distressed daughter. I'm not sure I liked her portrayal as someone coming down off of a high. I can't honestly say if her portrayal is accurate. I've never been around people coming off of meth, or people on meth, so she could have done a good job. She was manic, and I'm guessing that might be partially accurate. I'm also not sure about the development of her character. At certain points in the film, they hint at her being very intelligent, but then follow this up with her making stupid decisions. Her story arc is predictable, but I'm not sure if it was fully earned with the script. I needed more development of her being an intelligent person with some more backstory. I also wouldn't have minded some more story with her and the boyfriend played by Diego Luna. Bloodfather knows what type of movie it is though, and takes you on a fun, enjoyable ride. The movie isn't action-packed, but builds tension well, and does develop a good relationship between Link and his daughter. When the action does happen, it pays off well. The pacing of the movie is really well done, and I never felt bored while watching. At one point when I was watching, I had to pause my rental, and I really didn't want to. The movie holds your attention, and you want to know what happens next. Bloodfather, while billed as an action movie, really doesn't have that many over-the-top sequences. But the scenes it does have are fun and well done. The fun, contained story does exactly what it's supposed to. Keep you entertained and invested in the main characters. The only minor story or character complaint I have is the sequence at the biker ranch. I don't think this sequence fit very well into the flow of the movie, and it seemed just to be another sequence for Mel Gibson to go a little crazy. Michael Perkins' character, the preacher, just doesn't fit into the movie. The scenes at this point in the movie just didn't make much sense for the overall storyline. Maybe there are scenes missing between Gibson and Perks that would have made this sequence fit. The scenes weren't bad, they just didn't mesh well with the other parts of the story. I don't think the events that happen at the ranch were needed for the main story. In the end though, Bloodfather is simply a fun, well-made, enjoyable action film. If you're okay with watching Mel Gibson in a movie again, then I would suggest checking it out. It does try to hit you over the head with remorse or loss, but not that much that it's noticeable. The film overall simply looks good. Richet did a great job of capturing the film, and creating a great tone from the surroundings and the action. This one is worth seeing, and might be actually worth buying when it becomes available. At the moment you can only rent it digitally, but I can see this film growing legs if it gets picked up by a streaming service like Netflix or Amazon Prime. It's worth checking out if none of the other movies in theaters look entertaining. If you've seen Bloodfather, let me know what you thought. Do you think this is the start of a Gibson comeback? Comment and let me know. If you haven't seen it, Let me know what your favorite Gibson film is. Like, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching.